Welcome back, everyone, to some more Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Today we are continuing the Let's Play. We just had a very interesting moment happen. We're at the very beginning of episode 6, I believe. We woke up on the ship here. There's a mysterious woman that we found that was in Chiral, like a Chiral tomb, I guess, in a way. And we also saw the guy that looks like the young Solid Snake for the very first time. It's all happened at the end of the last stream, so that whole entire segment was really good. That was episode 5, but now we're at the very beginning of this one. We'll see what happens here. Before we do that, though, let me actually obviously eat these things just in case if any events happen. We'll drink up, get our stamina as high as it can be. Percentage increased. Let's see. We got a new customized look. Oh yeah, now we have the squares one. That way you can blend in with snow or asphalt. I don't know if it actually makes a difference like that, but we'll just stick with the black one. That works for me. And anything else to add here? Good morning. A good old, yeah, a very good breakfast there for Sam. We have the solar generator now, which would be pretty good. I think it's it just charges your stuff during the day. Multiple generators increase their speed. There's also the anti-gravity device we could create some more of. Grenade pouch. The problem is some of this stuff is not going to fit on his backpack. Yeah, I wish you could place more different areas. Like, I tried doing the electric shock absorber, but that didn't work. Alright, let's leave it as is then. And I think all we're about to do is go to the next room. But let's talk to Dalman first.
Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that you were tossing and turning in your sleep. And I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found in that other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
Yep, that's the plan. All right, let's go talk to him.
Come on.
You're okay. Come on. Careful.
What
careful.
the?
Come on.
Careful.
Come down.
You got it?
Come on.
Thanks.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the crystalloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being. And I believe that she was born
that
in
was
that
her.
place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one, as far as I could tell. So, I named her myself. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh?
Tomorrow.
It's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west. I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHB Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
Got it. Okay. Time of day is it? Alright, let's I mean, yeah, let's use the shower real quick and then we'll head out there to do that order. Sounds like we're gonna be clearing out some enemies in an area. Yeah, the second one is out. I think today it officially released too. For standard edition. Pretty sure it was today. Deluxe has been out for about 2 days now. Okay, stock the Dolmen and then we'll go out there.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? Tomorrow, a mysterious young woman from the world of the dead. I hope she makes a swift recovery. I just can't stop thinking about that place. It was filled with the spirits of the dead, a vast number, beyond counting. And the man who attacked us without any explanation. I don't have any idea who he is. Do you?
No idea.
It was a place that belonged to the dead. And while we were trapped there, only a scant few seconds seem to have passed here. It's like the beach in that regard. Time flows differently there, relative to how it does in our world. Those battlefields you once journeyed to were also pockets of reality outside of ours. But this was different. Perhaps we'll be able to understand it better if we ever get the chance to go there again. Which isn't to say that I want to go back.
So he's saying that it wasn't a beach. I remember, well, last night I was saying that it pretty much seemed like it was one. But maybe it wasn't a beach then. I guess we'll find out over time. Update this. No flashback with BB there.
Before I forget, Sam, it seems you left some cargo behind outside the Northern Environmental Observatory, where the tar bubbled up before we were whisked away to the other side.
Yeah.
You remember all that excitement, yes?
Yep.
Anyway, Tarman was kind enough to collect your cargo for us. It's been placed in your private locker aboard the DHV Magellan.
Dude, there's so many.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons.
So many great quality of life
back
features.
to their base. This happened shortly after the recent tarfall abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their encampment. This included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips. As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. If we ignore this development, The Brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the Brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the Brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents.
Got it.
It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
Damn, Charlie. Okay. So recover all the weapon sets and burrowing bombs stolen from the Brigands. Oh, yeah, we passed those guys. Okay, I had a feeling that we were going to have something bring us over there. Yeah, we passed those guys a while ago. We'll take this. Projectile predictor. Attack patterns from various melee combat logs and have been analyzed in order to develop this early warning system. Mason, thank you for the gift there. I'm still waiting to get that 100 so that way I can get the instant cargo binding and then skeleton auto assist. But for now, let's go. Sure, we'll go projectile predictor and this, just so we're using the points, and then I'll take them back once we have enough. So they want me to stealth this? Oh boy. Construct the timefall shelter? Brother, there's one right there. How you liking it so far? It's been great. It's been a lot of fun. Coming back to it, you know, I was a little bit unsure. Like, I went in with not really any expectations, and I remember seeing a lot of the reviews were coming out like a day or two before, and I was still planning on checking it out either way. But then I was like, well, how fun is it actually going to end up being, you know, packaging? Last time I played Death Stranding was like 5 years ago. So, you know, gameplay tastes change over time and all that. And I'm not going to lie, I've been having a really good time. I think I'm going to leave the car there for now.
Feels good.
So he was suggesting not to get into combat at all with these guys. But, I mean, we do have the Trank sniper.
A word of warning, Sam. That sniper rifle doesn't appear to be equipped with a suppressor, meaning it will make considerable noise when fired.
Gotcha.
Take care not to attract the enemy's attention.
This must be their territory.
I mean, we could just try to stealth it. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I can try. Uh-oh. No, screw it. A little more. Let's try it. Did every single shot there just miss? There it is. Brother. Okay, he's down. Got him. Okay, he's down. I hate controller aiming so much. Holy dude. It seems like I don't think this thing has like any type of auto assist either. Hey, it's doing the job though. Ah, shit. A little too high. Come on. All right, sure. I should have grabbed another one. Down. You almost got them all. Come on. There's one guy left. Nice. Auto range. Where is the last one that we need? Lots more action in this one? Yes. a whole lot more action. I mean, like, in the first one still had a decent amount of action, but it was not until the very, like, ending of the game. Like, the last few hours of the first one had a decent amount, from what I remember.
Great.
But in this one, within, like, the first hour, you're already taking people down. Do have a vehicle right here. Let's see. Wait, this thing has a turret on it? No way. Do I lose out on my other vehicle that I had that was over here? Oh no, there it is.
Just a bit further now.
All right. What's up, Saul? Same as last time. Still in the US. All right, sand this in.
Whoa, did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the Brigands? Way to go, Sam. Let me get started on processing your haul. I can't find a single scratch on any of this stuff. You truly are one of a kind.
I do my best.
You have accomplished so much, done things only you could have done.
Guidepost.
We want you to have this data as thanks.
So lads, it's basically a light post. 80-meter bridges are now available. 420, nice.
We've
And
increased your
bandwidth
allocation
increased.
of materials.
127. Extended like window again. Sharing boost, optimized sharing boost enhancement and boosting its efficiency.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. And when you do place them, you'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length. The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy. Oh, and Sam, there's actually one other thing I wanted to talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf. It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know
is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance. Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness. Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. Go to your private room.
You take care of yourself.
Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty much following the story, but then whenever we have a mission, because it seems like there's always going to be at least 1 or 2 missions that bring you back to places you've already been to. And when we do those, I do any additional deliveries along the way. Because now we can travel with the ship across most of Australia, which has been really good.
Stop it.
What's up,
Someone
KB?
doesn't like shoes. She won't even touch any normal food. But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, 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 tomorrow. We don't do that.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
Yeah, appreciate that, Paul. Yeah, thanks for watching too. The altars was the altar was just so good. It was honestly great preparation for this game. We'll sleep until morning. Take on the main order at the Northern Environmental Observatory. Alright, let's do it. I hate that it's gonna do the same thing as they did with Mads in the first one, where the first time you meet like Cliff, you're gonna see him and then we're not gonna see him again for another like 10 hours or something. Like we saw this young snake guy.
That sure looked good, Sam.
And that whole segment was sick. But now we're probably not going to see him for like such a long time, and then they'll make things clear.
Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say?
You know, sure.
Tomorrow seemed to react negatively to overstimulation. This is likely just a defensive mechanism, so to speak. A way to safeguard her mind from the strange and unfamiliar. At times like these, it's best to limit the number of people attempting to help the distressed individual. So let's trust in Rainy and Fragile to take care of her. you've been receiving more dangerous orders. I respect your willingness to undertake them without any fuss. Please, don't hesitate to rely on me for assistance if you ever find yourself in need of it. While I'm incapable of fighting like you, if you throw me toward your enemies, I can keep them distracted for a short while at least. Apropos of nothing, the Brigand's vehicles are of a rather antiquated design, significantly different from the standard pickup off-roader. You won't be able to get them repaired at distribution centers or on the DHV Magellan. Can't even store them in a garage. They're enemy property after all. Too risky to bring inside our facilities. Could be booby-trapped. I'd not get into the habit of using them too often if I were you.
Okay. Huh. That's what I was gonna say, is I wonder if we're able to even use their vehicles for storage. I mean, it had a weapon on the side of it, but... Alright, let's use the shower. Nice. Awesome. That's some peak gameplay right there, right? Stay tuned and we will shower again. Eventually. Alright, what do we got? So we gotta go over to the Northern Environmental Observatory. Let me see if... I'm gonna make a trank rifle. What else? Oh, it's right here. Okay, sweet. For some reason, I was thinking it was the further away one.
Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Heartman's facility. In short, it's time to tackle the northern part of the continent. Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knot who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high, leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility. The cargo you're tasked with delivering should aid staff in dealing with this issue. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
Alright, let's get to it. Deliver the necrobites to the F2 South Distribution Center. Oh, it looks like it might be connected to the monorail. Yeah, it's probably going to be one of those situations where once we get closer, we'll be. There's a bridge right there. Let me draw a... There's BTs over there. Oh, God. Could be fun. This is all unknown territory.
Delivery route finalized. This cargo has...
Do not submerge will gradually take damage if submerged in water. Okay, got it. Put it in my backpack for now. But we'll try to stay in the car at least for a while. Sharing boost and like window boost. Alright, let's remove these two. The sharing stuff is so good, though. Like, I can't not. Yeah, I think we got to take both of those. Going for a full online. We're using every single tool available that people have built so far. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we're moving. Oh, uh-oh. Yep. Uh-huh. Just move. My goal is to get there and get this place online, then we can do the rest. Oh god, there's a BT right there. Oh god, there's one right there. Oh no. Like quicksand all over again. There we go. Yeah, by the way, thank you guys for all the likes so far, wherever you're watching. I appreciate it as always. That was way easier. I swear, for the people that never played the first one, you don't realize how good the quality of life here is. Oh my god. It's insane how much easier some of these deliveries are and how fast it takes.
Drawbridge, I presume. Yeah, you seem like the genuine article. Welcome. Hope it wasn't too hard to track. I'll just need a moment to check your cargo. Wow, this is very nice. Cargo looks to be in perfect condition. You have been making up. All right. Go ahead and put us on the Chiral network.
New strand established? Not bad. I don't think so, Abdo. I mean, that's why there's plenty of other stuff, too. Plenty of other playlists. Some combat boots now. Sticky cannon. Component for the pickup. Flex nearby cargo, placing it onto the cargo shelf. Wait, that's actually sick. Heavy machine gun. Beautiful. Alright, I need to make my own. That way I can actually customize
So
it.
we've been linked up at last.
Hey,
There's also the
this guy.
necrobiotes you brought us
I don't
as
know his
well.
name, but it's that guy.
Feels like we finally turned the corner. For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components as well as some sturdy combat boots. I'm sure the vehicle parts in particular will come in handy for combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get, because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands. They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people, with no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared before you head their way. Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks. You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
Got it. Sounds good.
Thanks again. We're glad to have you in our corner. With your support, we'll be able to do so much more for others. Stay strong and keep doing your thing. We're in this fight together.
Sam, you're the best. Now get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a load off. Just so you know, tomorrow's been doing much better. Pay her a visit when you can, okay?
Okay.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, let's repair the vehicle.
Patched up and good to go.
Okay. Get over to the ship. How's the game fun? Imagine Metal Gear Solid, but you're a delivery man on top of a lot of supernatural elements and storyline. Like some peak KOJIMA-ass storyline. And that's what you get. That's what Death Stranding is. And I would say this game, compared to the first one, shows a lot more of the remnants of Metal Gear Solid than the last one. From boss fights to just like base encounters. I mean, we started today taking out an outpost, which sure any game can do, but that's what you get.
Raindrops are falling on my head. Oh, just a little longer, okay? Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. You know this song? So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Okay.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning
Okay. You can also sleep until the morning. You know what? Yeah, let's sleep until the morning. I don't know why, but I like going out when we can actually see. I mean, granted, the nights aren't too dark. But a little better. Oh. Cutscene. Oh, it's the cat.
Stupid cat.
Bad dream. Bad dream. Oh, God. Almost went down the Tarman route there for a second. That's crazy. Wait, it's still night out.
Was that tasty, Sam?
Delicious.
Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? Necrobiotes are fascinating, and they seem to have become more commonplace lately as well, ever since you and I were swallowed up by that tar fall, to be specific. This sudden increase in the population should be considered yet another example of an environmental anomaly. If we successfully extend the network across the continent and trigger a plate gate to appear, such anomalies should begin to wane. So, Samson Hook from the F2 South Distribution Center is not a man to be trifled with, no sir. I did some research, and I found he's a popular local figure, beloved by one and all, it seems. Known as the Golden Fist as well. But don't misunderstand. I'd wager the people's love for him is not rooted solely in his considerable martial prowess.
Alright. I mean, we could try sleeping one more time. Sleep until yeah, let's sleep until the morning one more time. I didn't realize that he woke up in the middle. Alright, there we go. We'll shower and then we'll go out.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, man. All right, let's go. Are we over at the F2? Yes, we are. Oh, beautiful. The monorail's back up too. If I have enough, I'm going to try to build my own delivery vehicle here. If we got enough materials, that is.
So you made it out okay. Those tremors were intense, but we're doing fine here. I think West Fort Knott got the worst of it, though. Your cargo has already been prepared. If you could deliver it to West Fort Knott as quickly as you can, that'd be great. We need to support each other at times like these, so pick up the priority order from the delivery terminal right away. I'm counting on you, Sam.
Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna go. I mean, it looks like we're just gonna take the monorail. There's so many of them. Leave on cargo shelf. What else did we unlock here? Oh yeah, the combat boots. Let's get 2 of them. And store this in the garage. Oh, there's the oh, wait. Can I, no. Yeah, just leave it there, actually. We can't use the monorail? Need more points to get the next one. All right, I think we're good.
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully. Order accepted. Thank you.
Now we might be able to go with this. Yeah, use the monorail. Oh, there's incomplete rail sections. Ooh. Okay, now I see. Right there and then right there. Dude. Unfortunate. Then, oh boy. Let me see what's the best way of going about this then. I mean, we could just follow the road here. Or, yeah, actually, okay, yeah. If I get to here at least, then we can take the monorail there. Okay.
Commencing route creation.
Wait, let's remove all markers. Yeah. That'll be a good route.
Commencing route creation.
Hopefully this is kind of safe around here. Boom.
Delivery.
That's the spirit.
We'll find out. Playing the game so far? Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been great. Let's definitely hit this generator over here. The context of the game, the world has pretty much ended, and now in this one, the first one's all about connecting America back to each other, like cities. This one, we are trying to connect and bring together Australia, all while more BTs or supernatural undead / dead life forces are all over the place. It's very complex. But it's great. It's great. Honestly, one of my favorite things out of everything here, too, for me personally, is how much of a community effort there is without, like, I don't think they're pushing people to do things that help the community, but people just kind of do. Because although you'll never run into another player, the way that it works with vehicles, bridges, items in the wild, like you're constantly making developments that might help yourself now, but then down the line that it might end up, like if you leave a ladder somewhere, there's a chance that somebody else that comes across that area will find that same ladder. Or if you build a bridge, then hundreds of other players could use that same bridge. Or if you leave a weapon somewhere, somebody else might find that weapon. So every time you're bringing places online, like this vehicle right now is somebody else's vehicle. I did not build this thing. I did not make it. Somebody else left it in an online garage, and there was like 4 other ones to choose from. So now I'm cruising with it. There's a bridge that somebody else built. Oh gosh. And now we're about to go hop onto the monorail here.
Gotcha.
Alright, let me pick this up. Yeah, this is Death Stranding too. Yes, I have a chat bot that works sometimes, but not all the time. All right, so now we're going to use the monorail to get over here, load all the cargo. Now we're going to get onto it, and then we're going to dispatch. Beautiful. Like, quality of life things like this is insane. How far along? Right now, we're on episode 6. 'Cause there are episodes within the game. The other players at the monorail itself, I don't think so. There is ways to repair it, but I think this one you have to follow as part of the story. Anytime you see like a bridge or highway, though, that is player made. Like right underneath there. Yeah, there's a lot more combat in this one than the first. A ton more. The first one, I keep bringing it up, but the first one did have a lot of combat. It just, you didn't get that until the end of the game. The last like few hours were like back to back to back. But they do the thing in this one where you actually maintain the knowledge and everything you learned from the first one, and it makes life a lot easier. Yeah, sure. That's fine. No, you can't see other players, unfortunately.
Oh, Sam, I'm so glad to see you again. We just got hit by a massive quake. I was afraid you might have got hurt out there, or worse. Anyway, I'll check your cargo. Cargo looks to be in decent enough shape.
Yeah, it's because one of them got damaged a bit.
It's like a dream come true, this showing up on our doorstep. It feels as though we're always leaning on you.
Floating carrier level 2.
Please allow us to return the favor with this data. Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now display your current porter grade.
Thank you so much. We
Heavy
should be able
lifter.
to get our chiral printer in working order now. I've never felt tremors like that before. Not even when the tar currents were acting up. It makes me pretty concerned about other folks living nearby. But at least the monorail you patched up seems to be none the worse for wear. Hey, out of curiosity, have you restored any of the other large mines? They'd be a great source of materials if you were ever in need.
Best I head off.
You've been such a big help to us. Rest assured, our staff will see that everyone gets their share of the aid packages you delivered. A lot of people are going to be singing your praises before too long. Best of luck to you with everything.
Thanks for all your hard work. Everything there seems to be in order. But one cannot help but wonder what other facilities were affected. Anyway, you can pick up your next order from the F2 South Distribution Center. This one's a rescue mission, Sam. Someone's been taken hostage by the armed survivalists, and we need you to extract them to safety. The survivalists have been known to kill people, so you'll want to take extra care when preparing for this one. Oh, and it seems the tar currents have finally stabilized. So the DHV Magellan should be able to travel without issue. Call us if you need us. All right, Sam. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of patterns with this one. You'll do like 2 or 3 delivery missions in a, like back to back, and then after that it'll be like, oh, something's happening in this area. Go help them, whether it's a boss fight, whether it's a take out a base or rescue a kangaroo. So it does a good job at like breaking up the the different things you end up doing. Let's bring this thing back over here. All right, thank you. And now being able to fast travel like this is amazing. It would be nice if the monorail was working all the way, but Dan, thank you for the gift there. So there's some kid that's being held hostage. Oh no. We gotta go there and then we gotta go up there.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. This order is a hostage rescue operation. The target for extraction is this man. He was conducting a search in a mining region when communications abruptly ceased. He went there at the behest of the Dowser, who resides at the next facility you need to link up. Take heed that the mine in question is currently under the control of the armed survivalists, a faction whose members have no reservations about using lethal force and should be considered a serious threat. To make matters worse, some of them have been observed wearing armor as well as active skeletons. Such enemies will possess increased mobility and defensive capabilities. It would therefore be prudent to bring equipment to counter these advantages. There's no telling how much longer they'll keep the hostage alive. Moreover, saving him may help us to pursue future objectives in this region and beyond. Regardless, this is a matter of life and death for the Dowser's friend. Give your preparations all due consideration. He's counting on you, Sam.
All right. I'll go as prepared as I can be.
Commencing route creation.
Probably end up, oh god, probably the hardest part is going to be getting up this hill after we get him. Because then we'll have to get up there and then go back down. Huh. I mean, it looks like there might be a pathway up there. I don't know.
Delivery route finalized.
We'll leave it like that. All right, what do we have here? Bring a stealth hollow grenade. MP grenades. I'll bring one more of those. Probably should bring like one more weapon, because right now I only have the trank. Yeah, let's bring this guy. We'll readjust in a second.
Thank you.
A lot of stuff. All right, let's move.
Very impressive work saving your own.
That's the way.
The crazy thing, like, given a week from now, I bet, a week or two, this highway right here is probably going to be built out. I don't think I have any material. You know what? I do have some.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put my 47 in. Needs more metals and other stuff. You know what? Hold on. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can build it. Because I've never really completed an auto paver before. The only thing is we need 100. It's like 100 and 120. There's stuff that you can get that reduces the weight of the backpack items. Go claim materials. All right, let's bring 150 metals. 160 ceramic. Can I check the map and see how much? I wish you could see how much it actually needs. Here.
Stretching my legs.
Beautiful. Oh my god, it connects all of that. Road Restorer. And now that should help out. Hopefully, I think it should help out with other players. And now we don't consume any battery. Now granted, it's only going to go to right here, but still. Anything else I have left over, I'll drop it off right there. Damn, this one needs 400 and 420.
there.
Man, these watchtowers are so good. 14. All right, so the guy's down there. $460 and $400. Let's see. Efficient materials. Damn. Let me grab my vehicle in a second. Just throwing this in for the sake of it. From now on, when I think when I leave bases, I'll try to bring additional metals and ceramics. That way, oh god. That way I can help with that. So is this thing actually gonna shoot? I'm curious. Wait, it does. All right, we're going in. Your rescue team is here, sir. Oh, this is gonna go terrible.
Are you injured, Sam? Rescue appears to be unconscious. Place him in a protective bag and get him to safety.
All right, let's go quick. Come on, come on. Oh. Should have brought in. I keep forgetting blood bags.
All right, time to take our ailing friend to the doctor shop.
All right, quick.
We just need to figure out how to get over these.
Oh, we have no option to put them into that. Wait, auto range. Oh, God. Can I at least use the vehicle? Alright, we can. Alright, let's get out of here. Whew. Okay. I have no idea how we're going to do this, but we're going to slowly try to get over there. I mean, honestly, maybe going back here and then going up there could work. What's up, Casa? Alright, let's get out of there. Line of sight. You know, maybe we go get this thing repaired. Game is out? Yep. Yeah, it's officially out today now. That's so loud. Yeah, I appreciate that, Casas. Alright, let's repair this one.
As good as new to me.
Good as new indeed. All right, hold on. We need to make some... I'm going to make 2 blood bags because I am low on those all the time. Floating carrier. We make a trank gun. Blood bags I will place in utility pouch. And then this can go at least into the truck. Materials. Load both of these into the truck. I'm gonna try to finish that other section of the road that's just straight up ahead, and then we will go up the hill. Yeah, that looks pretty easy right there. Crossing over during this, in this valley right there, it looks decent. I appreciate you helping out, JS Rock. And again, thank you guys for all the likes here. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Matto, thank you for the gift there. Oh, falling over. All right, we've got enough. Build that. Oh no, we don't. No, don't tell me I'm. You're kidding. We're 60 away. Brother, I thought we were good. Oh well. Damn. Actual pain. I thought we had it. I mean, I could make one more trip for 60 ceramics. Screw it. I'm gonna go do it. For those who come after. Oh, come on. Oh. I don't have to do this, but I'm gonna go do it. Especially for all the vehicles I've been using, like every single vehicle I've pretty much used so far has been from somebody else. Give me the largest packs. Even an enemy base to its own devices and the threat level may increase. Okay, one more trip.
Thanks for the help.
And then we go up the hill. Yeah, this is Death Stranding too. Contribute this. Now, build that. Holy. Is that with the man on your back? He is a person that we needed to go save. And now we're gonna go deliver him. There we go. We got another bridge.
Gotcha.
Another highway set up. And now we're gonna go try to deliver. So I think... Oh yeah, that looks perfect. We should be able to drive right over here and then just straight down.
Commencing route creation.
All the way there.
Delivery route.
How far does this go? All right. I have an idea. If I have one on me, I'm going to put a generator down up here. Hey, what's up, Vex? There's vehicles in this game? Yes, there is. Oh, we don't have any tool. Oh, I think I dropped them all. Damn. Oh, well. Come the vibes. Oh, I haven't tried using one of these. Wait, is it another fake wall? Oh, it is.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to
There you go. Cargo delivered.
are. Thank goodness. And you saved my friend, too. Give me a moment to take stock. He seems to be in reasonably good health. And so...
ECC level 2. Nice. Zip line. Oh my god, I forgot about the zip lines, dude. There's also a boost skeleton now.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Faster order preparation reduces the time standard orders spend on standby.
So, I'm a part of the Chiral network now, am I? You can't even begin to imagine how much this is going to benefit my work. As thanks, I've shared the schematic for a level 2 PCC. I sense you'll need to build all kinds of structures to deal with the obstacles you're going to encounter from here on out. For instance, this more advanced PCC will allow you to fabricate zip lines. And this zip line's design is even better than the one you used back in the UCA. I also have another gift to share. A schematic for a boost skeleton. Throw it on and it'll allow you to carry heavy cargo with relative ease. And prepare to be amazed when you give it a boost. You'll run faster than ever and jump even farther too. That's a signature feature. It also has shock absorbers that reduce the damage you take from a big drop. But don't forget that boosting consumes battery power, so make sure you've got enough for when you need to rely on these features. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that friend of mine you rescued is doing well. His condition is stable and he's just catching up on some sleep.
Nice.
I can't thank you enough for getting him out.
Good.
There's another request I'd like to send your way, but I'll need a little more time to get everything in order. I'm still in the middle of processing the item my friend recovered before he got captured. So, I hope you don't mind waiting. I hate to inconvenience you, especially since I wouldn't even be able to make this request if you hadn't saved him. Oh, by the way, do you like apples? My friend brought a few back with him. It's just a shame he grabbed them before they'd fully ripened. He's got a bit of an impulsive nature, just his way. But don't worry, they'll be ready to eat soon enough. I'll send them to you then. Thank you again, Sam. I'm glad you were able to get them out safely. That group was more dangerous than your average band of hostiles. Those weapons they were carrying were state-of-the-art. You'll need to keep an eye out for them in the future. Groups like these make me nervous about letting Tomorrow spend time outside, even though she's doing better. When you return to the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself how much progress she's made. And get some rest. You're long overdue. I'm sure Dahlman's tired too.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, we should. We should get back onto the ship. What do we have here? We have a lot of materials. Is there any cargo I can entrust to people?
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another.
I think the rest of the stuff I could always take to my ship. Yeah, we can drop the transporter boots. We picked up some survivalist boots too. Special alloys we can drop.
Thank you for your cooperation.
All contributions are welcome.
I'll take the ceramics. All right, all good there. All right, let's get back to the ship.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
You're mine.
What's up, Void? I appreciate it. Thank you. This game has come so far from the first one. I got so tired of running everywhere in the first one, constantly being attacked by BTs. This one, there's very little of that. Definitely. Or you can just like easily bypass them too. Which is one of the things that I really like. Like, you can engage them if you're in a situation where, you know, it might be easier to. Yeah, it definitely makes it feel more comfortable in multiple scenarios. But yeah, that's some good stuff there. Yeah, give me 1 minute here. Just need to do something real quick, and then we're good. We'll keep on keeping on. BRB. Right, we have the boost skeleton now. Go down to our room.
Hey, come on.
Tomorrow. I'm sorry, but you have to stay on board. It's too dangerous to go out by yourself. And you'll have to put on your shoes.
Look at this, Tamara. They're not quite ripe yet, but I think they might.
Oh.
It's okay, Tamara, really. For you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just wait. Wait for it to ripen a bit. Brother, we should go shower. That might be a good idea.
Hey Sam, had yourself a good kip? There's something we'd like to discuss with you. Mind coming to the bridge for a quick chat?
Yeah, let me go take care of this first, though. Yum. Oh, that's looking good. All right, Dahlman, what do you got?
That friend of the dowser we rescued was a very brave man, don't you think? To go to such a dangerous place all by himself, in spite of the countless potential risks. Perhaps it would have been better if he wasn't quite so brave. The armed survivalists don't seem concerned in the least about causing people's deaths. It's unconscionable, terrifying too. Man, the thought alone's enough to make me feel sick.
Sam, none of us can go through catastrophic trauma without being forever scarred by the experience. Trying to reclaim a sense of normalcy through routine can help the heart to heal. Your deliveries are making a big difference, Sam. For others and for yourself.
Doing what I can. That's so creepy. You know, it does seem like Dahlman would be really creepy, but he ends up being very much like a sound voice to hear. You know, a calming person to talk. A lot of reason, too.
Glad you're here. I thought both of you should have a say in this. Listen, about the girl, tomorrow. This is the spot where we picked her up. We're still reading Tarfall activity there, which means there might still be a passage to the other side. It's possible she could still use it to go back home.
You want to send her back to that hellhole?
If that's where her family is, it's where she belongs.
You've got to be kidding me.
This isn't her world. She isn't one of us. That chrysalis we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the confound in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Or to be more accurate, be born from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Wait, are you saying that tomorrow is a chiral creature?
No, not at all. Her DNA and cellular structure prove that she's human.
Well, the world we found her in was filled with the dead. Almost like some kind of beach. But tomorrow herself is alive. She's a living human being. We should look after her here. Women and children and the weak have always been easy targets. In every conflict and disaster, we're always the first to suffer.
But even if her world is as bleak as you suspect, she may still be happier there, surrounded by the friends and family she knows and loves.
Friends and family don't guarantee happiness. Not in the least.
I understand how you feel, but I believe she should stay with us. Sam.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole. We can't send her back.
All right. I'm pulling rank and making the call. She stays. At least until things have calmed down. Understood?
Oh.
Did you hear that just now? It came from the hall outside.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the surface.
Sam, I can't find tomorrow.
She just ran.
She must have left in Magellan at some point. She's not wearing a room terminal, so we have no way of tracking her position. And the continent is full of dangers she's never encountered.
I should mention she didn't appear to have received even a single vaccination. So I decided to repurpose the batch Deadman left for Lou and gave her the full gamut. She's been immunized against just about everything, so you've got nothing to worry about on that score.
But she's still a stranger in the world that isn't her own. And I don't think she's capable of surviving out there. Not all by herself. Please, Sam. Find tomorrow for us.
And be sure to take a weapon with you, just in case. When
Well,
you're
of
ready,
course.
check the main order on the delivery terminal for more information about what to expect.
Okay. It's unavailable to travel. See what Dahlman has to say.
This has certainly taken a turn. Come on, Sam. Let's start looking for her.
It can be terribly difficult for children to witness an argument between adults. Now, tomorrow is not exactly a child, of course. But she saw us, the people who took her in, struggling to decide what to do with her. That can't have made her feel good. We should have involved her in the conversation. For now, though, I just want to do my part to help find her. When you're ready to head out, be sure to take me with you.
Okay. Go. Make our way.
Feels good.
Sam, something worrying came to my attention while I was searching for tomorrow. There have been a few reports of mechanized belligerents in this region. You should consider them hostile if and when you come into contact. So,
Review your equipment loadout via the delivery terminal and make sure you're prepared for anything. Only then should you pick up the next main order.
All of Drawbridge is committed to helping you find tomorrow. Let's bring her back home, Sam.
Okay. Search for tomorrow. We don't really have a spot to go. Fabricate equipment. Oh, so I do have a PCC level 1 on me. Let's make a level 2. Let's make the boost skeleton. And oh, lightweight. Make one of these. Place those in my backpack. This one we will equip. Memory, we're at 75 right now. Faster order preparation, what is that? Makes the process of reissuing standard orders more efficient, meaning they spend less time on standby once completed. I think I'm still gonna go for these. I just need another 15 to be able to get this one. Auto arrange. Now we're gonna drop the other one off. Man, there are so many of these. Like, if I wanted to make a trip to Lone Commander, Western, the government's base, holy. You could just load up on all of them and fast travel and you're good to go. Drop the PCC level 1. The battle skeleton level 1 will drop as well.
Thank you for your cooperation. All contributions are welcome.
Alright, good. What else we got here? Might and trust. You know what? We're right here. I think somebody else had that same thing. Anything for the dowsing? Yeah, right here.
Look, Sam, tomorrow's footprints. Why don't we see where they lead?
Oh, did they lead up here anyway?
I knew you'd be coming, Sam. You're looking for someone important to you.
Oh, she's over here?
Don't worry. sense her presence to the south of here. She's heading towards the Northern Environmental Observatory. I'm sorry. The fluctuations in the tar currents make it difficult for me to be more specific than that. But hopefully this will be enough to help you catch up to her. You'll both be in my prayers.
Interesting. Well, we got 2 of these to deliver anyways.
Good. This eluded. My latest project is complete.
Desert green. Nice.
I hope you'll make use of this data. I've increased your allocation of material.
Thank you.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Strand contract cap boost adds an additional instance to an already existing feature, boosting its efficiency. Or efficiency.
I got my hands on a camo pattern that I think is just your style, so I sincerely hope that it's to your liking. I'm actually also working on some upgrades to the boost skeleton, and things are going well. Your continued support will help my research go even faster. Take care now.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay. Bridge link increased. That goes there and then down there. Eh. Alright, let's go.
We refined our search parameters for tomorrow based on what the dowser told you. Sure enough, we found a promising lead. Tomorrow appears to be headed towards the area where that tarful happened. The place you rescued her from. I want you to make your way there, Sam.
So, okay, I know. I see, so it's down there. Oh. Let me see if I can grab some ceramics and metals from this place. There might be some more highways to build along the way. This is straight there. You know what? Since we are headed that way, sure.
Commencing route creation.
We're gonna go over here, then we're gonna go there. We'll hit that up, and then we'll go get her.
Delivery route finalized.
90. So close, man. I mean, I guess I don't really need the instant cargo binding as bad anymore. Reduces overall detection area in order to increase the range. Increase the total number of strand contracts Sam can form. Forming a strand contract strengthens your connection with other players, allowing more structures and other... Easy. I'll take that. Okay. I'll hold on to the rest of this. I could go for PCC flood warnings or this other stuff. I mean, we don't really need these. The only thing that I really want is that auto assist. Having that could be a big difference.
Order accepted. Thank you.
All right, let's claim materials. Ceramics, metals. Anything else? Anything headed towards the northern? There's one, but it's nothing crazy. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's one. That's amazing. Oh, you're actually from Australia, Void? That's pretty cool. Like 12 in the morning there? Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna try to go finish out this other part of the bridge. Wait, isn't there? A bit out of the way, but that's okay. How much does it need? 260 and 340. Might as well just use the 400. Is this multiplayer? Yes and no. No in the sense you will never run into other players, but yes in the sense that a lot of the stuff placed here are items or tools that people have left or the world, the environment is multiplayer. Like, now that I just built this bridge or this highway, other people will now be able to use it. The vehicle that I'm using right now is a vehicle that somebody else created as well. So the environment is multiplayer, but you can't play with other people in like a traditional sense. Like this bridge right here is built by somebody else. That generator that I just used to power up my car is built by somebody else. Go drop this off and then go search for her.
Decided to pay us well then, let's
let me know what you think.
It's hard to believe what I certainly wasn't expecting this.
Hey, you got it.
Your efforts have enabled us to share this data with you. I hope you find it useful.
Use a utility pouch, saves you from having to carry blood bags individually. Firmware updates.
We've increased your allocation of material.
Not bad. Battery efficiency boost, reduce vehicle battery consumption.
It's the schematic for you. With it equipped, consider using it, or just best of luck to you out there.
I do wish there was more spots you could put things onto your backpack.
Well done.
Because right now it's pretty limited. The main objective is bringing Australia online. So every time we go to those buildings and stuff, for the first time, you're reconnecting it.
Yeah, sure thing.
But then underneath that, that's the surface level goal. Underneath that is a lot more lore and subplots and so on going on. Oh boy. Like this.
Sam. We have to deal with these mechs first.
Yeah,
we can
I see.
find tomorrow once that.
Oh god. One down. Oh, we got speed now. Oh. I love seeing them ragdoll around. All right, this thing turns out to be a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Damn.
Excellent work, Sam. Now then, let's see if we can learn anything of use from this jacket. It could point us in the right direction.
Brother, what?
Thank you.
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Were you trying to find your way back?
I suppose you have friends and family there, waiting for you to come home?
I don't know.
Everyone there has passed on. There's no place for the living in that world.
Tell me, am I really alive?
Well, yeah. Of course you are. Do you want to stay with us on the DHV Magellan?
But I saw how everyone was fighting because of me.
Ah, I'm sorry.
All that wasn't your fault. We're just worried about you. What?
I don't think I ever had a family. Do Do you have one?
No. Not anymore.
You miss them?
Yeah.
So, I can stay on the ship? Thank you. You have a very special gift tomorrow. It could help us. But for that to happen, you first need to learn how to control it. Want to come work for us? You can stay on the ship as long as you like.
This is our gift to you. As long as you have it, we'll find you. No matter where you go.
Welcome to Drawbridge. To our little family. Come on, let's head inside.
Search for tomorrow. Here we go.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
146. Long distance slugger. What's up, Michael? Never played DS1 or 2, but I like it. I like how it looks. Could you tell me what you like about it? I hear a lot of very mixed opinions. There's a lot to like, personally. A lot of people simply bring it down to you're just delivering, which, yes, at the very surface level, that's what you're doing.
Sam, this is Tom.
But it's everything around it that makes the game great, or game.
There's something that's been on my mind lately. You had a run-in with some mysterious mechanized assailants while searching for tomorrow, right? Well, after comparing their data to that of the gargantuan mech Higgs summoned, I've concluded that all of these contraptions appear to operate on the same underlying technology. None of them have been fitted with remote operation modules, nor are they capable of autonomous function. They're not robots, in other words. The bloody things don't even have drivetrains or core units. They're almost like puppets with no strings. They don't require chiral network coverage to function either. Though I'll be damned if I know how that's possible. It's almost as if they're spirit-driven machines. Ghost mechs, to give them a name. I'd say it's a safe bet that there are more of these things out there. So to ensure that you're prepared to face them, we've added a Ghost Mech archive to the VR weapons and combat training program. Access it to check out the data we've collected regarding these mechs so far. Anyway, next up you'll be disembarking to go and connect Heartman's research facility to the network.
Hey.
He's an old mate of yours, I understand.
Yeah.
Once you've made your preparations, access the Dowser's delivery terminal to get underway. Of course, the DHV Magellan can take you directly to the Dowser's shelter if you like. So if that's your preference, go ahead and give us the order to head there.
Okay, cool. Can we check out the other orders in the area? Let's see. There's 4 of them for the Dowser. I'm just gonna keep following my own thing. The way we're going about things right now working out so far. Hit the shower. But yeah, like I don't mind the delivery aspect because it doesn't feel personally like grindy. It's very point to point a lot of times. It's very rare when you go back to a spot right after going to a new. You're always like exploring new areas. The combat in this one is pretty good, I'd say. Drink all these up. See. Still don't think we'll have enough room for this. Utility pouch I will have enough room for. We'll just have to put it over. You should be able to attach these onto the other items. That's okay. Let's see. Talk to Dahlman.
That sure looked good, Sam.
I'm so relieved that Tamara was unharmed. She must have been terribly nervous, trying to brave an unfamiliar world. But she's safe now, thanks to you, Sam. And now we have to show the girl that we're equipped to take care of her. That the DHV Magellan is a place she shouldn't be afraid to return to. A place that she can call home. I was surprised by how effectively Tamara was able to fight those mechs. The way she took advantage of the tar and used her unique abilities against them, it demonstrated impressive improvisational skills. But her capacity to rapidly accelerate the age of any material or enemy she comes into contact with. Oh, I can't help but be a little jealous. But there are other ways I can contribute to your work, and I hope to continue doing so.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll just go to the... I mean, we could go to the AR training area. Let's see here. Ghost Mech Archive. Examine any analyzed ghost mech at any time. Approach the ghost mech for those details. Huh. Okay, so it just shows you information like this. I thought it was going to be like a... like an actual training scenario or something like that. All right, go back out. Go to the surface.
Dad! Mom! This way.
Feels good.
All right, so we got to go over to Dowser's terminal. What's all the stuff I have in my backpack right now? Oh, right, it was a bunch of ghost blades. Forgot. Can I donate some to the other players?
Thank you for your cooperation. All contributions are welcome.
I'll hold on to at least one. Oh, right. We gotta go over to Dowser. Hold. Right here? No, there it is. Forgot about that part. All right, before we go, let me actually deposit some. That we can get rid of. Ceramics and special alloys. Actually, we'll just do special alloys. Deliver the to Heartman's lab. Okay. Let's do it. Put that into the loader. Put these into the off-roader. We're at 85. Battery efficiency boost. Reduces vehicle battery consumption by 8%. Really neat. A little bit more than we can get this than that. These only cost like 40. That one costs 80. I'll hold on to it.
Order accepted. Thank you.
All right, let's see what kind of routes we have available here. So we need to get right there. I'm thinking, I mean, this looks like it's a pretty straight shot. If we just go up here, go over that Brit, like hump.
Commencing route creation.
Right there.
Delivery route final.
I think that'll work. Let's find out.
Look that one.
Pick that thing up.
Look that one.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Potential quake detected. Oh. Alright, we gotta get over this hill. There it is.
Snag it.
Oh, close.
And everyone out there, and everything out there, you have tried to pass me by.
That's the way.
Falling into you like a sprinter leaves on the ground with the sound.
Huh. So that's the place, huh?
Today I walk into your eyes to reach your number.
Little rundown.
You're no longer afraid to die.
Heartman's lab. Oh, there's two people here.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to
We
process
made it.
your orders and requests.
Let's bring him online.
Thank you for your service. Proceeding to order confirmation. The condition of this cargo is above average.
to our little family.
Your assistance is appreciated. Please use your qubit to initiate a network connection.
Okay. Hey, you too, Kay. Nice. Brought them all online. Extra battery level 1. The jump ramp? Wait. Structure that allows you to leap through the air. A safe house. Underground safe house? Yo, that's sick. What the hell?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Okay.
Connection to chiral network established. Condition assessed as good. Thank you for your service.
Greetings, Sam. This is the President. Once again, you've done it. The northwestern part of the Australian continent has been successfully connected to the chiral network. As a result, the probability of a new plate gate manifesting on this continent has significantly increased. As for what comes next, I believe a drawbridge ally is stationed at this facility. By strengthening your bonds, I have no doubt you will be able to accomplish even greater feats. So don't let me keep you. Your friend is waiting inside.
Facility doors have been unlocked. Please use the entrance to proceed into the facility.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay.
Feels good.
I guess we just need to walk into the lab now.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Please proceed inside. Administering shock. Stand clear.
Upper Beach reference frame confirmed. UB coordinates are L 47.37, B plus 6.32.
Heartman?
You're looking well, Sam. Thank you for coming. Oh. It's been a while.
Ticker still holding up?
Thanks to this support unit, I can flatline anytime, anywhere, without worry. No need for beds and the like either. I can sleep standing up. Not bad, eh?
Still looking for him, huh?
I am. They're a large part of the reason I came to this place.
You okay?
have been rather unkind to my heart. You might say I'm on the verge of heartbreak. Still, it's a small price to pay for mapping the beach. And now that my work here is complete, I can accompany you all on your journey. Oh, we undertook the beach mapping program to help determine the most efficient strategy for linking up Australia. While near death, I traversed the beach and provided location data to APAS, which it used to build a database. Oh, APAS was my partner in this, you see. I also collected water samples from the various beaches I visited, which I duly deposited in the form of my own tears. Apparently, the water somehow circulates between them and the world of the living. The samples were required to study the phenomenon.
Huh. This is the first I've heard of it. I didn't think this was your field.
Oh, it isn't. Far from it. I collected the samples for the benefit of a collaborator. In the process, I placed a greater strain on my heart. But it's nothing to worry about. Like it or not, they all wear out sooner or later.
You sure you're okay? All good in there?
Hydraulics. Hey.
Is that all you're gonna take?
Yes. Everything I need is already stowed on the DHV Magellan. This here is my insurance. Well then, shall we go to the DHV Magellan?
Hey, keep them coming. Huh. Can I do anything here? Examine.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Please take good care of him, okay?
What the hell?
That was a close one.
Well, all right. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Let's go to the bridge.
Ah, Sam. You're the last to arrive. But now we're all here. Let's get to it. Recently, I received a number of strange mails that were apparently sent to me by none other than myself. And Fragile has been receiving similar communications too. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I got a few about Lou's records.
It goes without saying, I did not, in fact, send them. It's all very distressing and gave me palpitations. An especially concerning mail reached me not long ago. Attached were some highly sensitive UCA documents on BBs and chiral communications technology, including classified records of the BBs who were sacrificed to build the foundation of the chiral network. These extraordinary children were the catalyst required for the network to route data through the beach. They served as a bridge between the beach and our world, hence the Bridge Baby moniker. They were originally intended for the sole purpose of sustaining the chiral network. I'd like to discuss the implications of these records in my possession, but before that, I can tell you how Bridge Babies were developed in more detail, if you wish.
Sure. Yeah, I'll hear him.
R&D commenced shortly after the Death Stranding was first observed. The inciting incident having occurred during the performance of a cesarean section to save the child of a brain-dead mother. But perhaps the rest should be explained by someone who remembers the period. If you're willing to indulge me.
I can't speak with any authority, but if you insist. When the obstetrician touched the fetus during the procedure, it's said they glimpsed the beach. Subsequent research revealed that the unborn children of still mothers possessed a special connection to the place. While communications utilizing the beach had been theorized, the framework was incomplete. These children proved to be the missing link. Afterwards, development of the chiral network began in earnest, or so I'm told.
Wait, I have a question.
By all means.
What about when I was put in Mexico on the grid? Or my work in Australia? Have I been condemning kids this whole time?
Worry not, Sam. The new Cupid model does not require a human catalyst. You can be assured of that.
Bridget was president when this all began, and she wouldn't permit women to be deliberately rendered brain-dead in order to produce BBs. But the Bridges researchers were not deterred, and they pressed on with their plan in spite of the president's misgivings. To secure test subjects, it seems Bridges smuggled pregnant women into the country from Mexico, among other places. Consequently, they were able to produce the BBs needed to make the chiral network a reality. And 4 years ago, the first Bridges expedition embarked on their journey. This is what I received from the sacrificial BBs. Including backups, a total of 10 units were prepped for integration, but only 9 were used to lay the foundations of the North American network. I attempted to ascertain the whereabouts of the 10th, to no avail. But as drawbridge, we should have a higher security clearance than me personally. Just to be prudent, would you mind running a search? As Deadman determined, there was another BB-28 that existed before Lou, which was decommissioned. Fragile later discovered that, 4 years ago, Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number, and for reasons unknown, placed into storage. Now, the first expedition also set off 4 years ago, and they could surely have made use of another functional BB unit, yet again, for reasons unknown, Lou remained in storage. So did they have other plans for Lou? Was Lou deemed unsuitable for sacrifice? Or was Lou excluded from the mission for some other reason?
Like what?
Cardiac arrest imminent. 30 seconds remaining.
Not finding anything here. All the official records claim BB-28 was decommissioned. That's it. There's also nothing to suggest a connection between the missing BB and Lou.
Still, we know for a fact that they played a part in the first BB experiments. So we have to ask the question, did Lou play one too?
3, 2, 1.
A lot of BB lore this time around. Episode 7 pod. Oh boy. Pardon.
I hope I didn't wake us up. I had some news that I wished to share. A schematic for a marvelous device has been added to the Level 2 portable chiral constructor. It's called a transponder. Once you've built 2 or more in separate locations, you'll be able to travel between them instantaneously.
Whoa.
The forensic mapping of which made this breakthrough possible. Safe houses and large facilities such as distribution centers have already been outfitted with transponders. You should make the most of them.
What? So now we can fast travel even more.
We have another assignment for you to attend to.
Okay.
Head to Heartman's lab and access the delivery terminal to pick up this main order.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Not bad. Well, we got some more good progress that we made here. Chat, I am going to have to go ahead and chill here for now, though. And then later today, around 5 p.m. Eastern, if I can go live a little earlier than that, I will do so. But we'll continue on, and we'll keep it going. So for now, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the new followers, the subs, the members. All episodes so far are already up on YouTube if you want to watch any of the previous ones. Especially if you have not seen, if you're looking for something to watch and you haven't seen the last stream, the very end, like the last 30 minutes, really cool segments. Highly, well, like one of my favorite parts of the game so far. But yeah, for now though, that's all I got. Again, thank you all for watching. YouTube is Casas Plays, along with everything else I play, all up there under the playlist tab. You'll find it there. But I'll be back later today and we'll continue. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Peace.